Welcome into Live in the Bay. We have such a fun show for you today.
Yes, we do. Coming up, our go-to girlfriend, Sadie Murray, is giving us her beauty picks that you'll want to grab during Amazon Prime Days. All the savings for the top beauty products.
Then the San Jose Sharks are in the house joining us to celebrate their season kicking off this week. We'll get the lowdown on the team and the excitement for the return of hockey at the Tank.
Plus, Willis Public Adjusters are helping clients navigate the insurance claims process. We'll learn how they are helping clients receive the maximum settlement while providing expert guidance.
Then October is Harvest Month at all your favorite vineyards. Wine expert Daniela Garrido is chatting with all the unique experiences that you can enjoy during the fall harvest. There is so much happening today
On Live in the Bay.
Welcome into Live in the Bay. We're so glad you could join us today. I'm Rachel Maurer.
And I'm Jessica Wills. Happy Monday, everyone.
Yeah.
As you can see, we have such a full show, an exciting day here kicking off on Monday.
So much going on, and there was so much going on around town this weekend, too. It was such a hot weekend. No matter where you were in the Bay, it seemed like so warm.
Absolutely. I think that everyone was like melting out there, but just trying to enjoy. As soon as fall hits, there's so much happening.
Yeah.
And so you want to get out there and you want to enjoy it all. And I think this is going to be our last little hot spell. So
I kind of hope so. I'm ready for the fall and the coziness.
Yeah. What did you get out and do over the weekend?
So over the weekend, I went to an Oktoberfest, which is like so typical this time of the year. There's the picture. There's me and my boyfriend, Luke. And
How cute.
I don't drink beer, but I had some cider, some apple cider. We wore the costumes, the outfits, the whole thing. So,
I love it. Where was it?
So fun. This was in Mountain View. Yes. I don't remember the specific place, but yeah, it was in Mountain View. Really, really fun. What did you do, Jess?
So fun. I got to check out a, first of all, I love the costume.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was
so
amazing. I love that you're like really like getting in the spirit and going to enjoy it. Yeah, full send. It looks so cute. I got to get out to a 49ers game. It was so hot out there, and the game was so fun up until the very last end where we lost it. Yeah, but I got to get down on the field, and I was like having a time. I was like a kid in a candy store. Just someone gave me an invite. They're like, hey, we're going down to the field. Do you want to come? I was like, you don't have to tell me twice. Let's go. I was like, bye. I don't even know who was coming or who wasn't going, but I was like, I'm going. So yeah, it was really fun. But hot day. I was just shout out to all of the fans. I kept thinking this. There's half of the stadium's in the sun, and the fans were just sitting out there melting in 100+ degree weather, but they're cheering on the team, like not missing a beat. And so shout out to everyone for packing Levi Stadium.
Yes, it was awesome.
It was a great day, other than the very end. You know, they couldn't pull off the win.
But you still made the best of it, Jess.
Absolutely, yes.
So much fun. All right, we hope you had a great weekend, too. We're going to kick things off now with In Case You Missed It. We are starting with some fun news also out of the sporting world today. LeBron James and his son, Bronny, have made history. It is official. Check out these photos from People magazine. So for the first time in NBA history, a father and son played on the same team in a game at the same time.
So cool.
So cool. LeBron and Bronny both play for the Lakers, of course. They had a preseason game yesterday against the Suns. Bronny joined the game during the second quarter, joining dad LeBron. They played together for about 4 minutes, but surely there is more where this came from. It also happened to be Bronny's 20th birthday, which made this day even more special. And you can just see how LeBron is reacting to him. It's so cool to see them together.
Yeah, I can only imagine what LeBron is thinking in that moment. Like, are you having an out-of-body experience moment? Like, this is my son, and we're on the court together. Or was LeBron, like, fully focused in it, you know?
I don't know, because he's such a focused athlete normally. So I don't know how you make the switch to, like, okay, I'm a dad, and there's my son. I don't know. It's so crazy, but it seems fun. Seems like they're both, like, very focused. So I think it's going to work.
Yeah, and I think everyone was waiting for this. I think this is why LeBron is still playing. He's, you know, dedicated to staying on the team. His son got on, and there they are on the court together. That's so cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, some famous moms are taking over the cover of Glamour magazine. The moms of some of today's biggest celebs are being celebrated. Glamour Mag posted this to their Instagram. In this group, you see Beyonce, Selena Gomez, Billie Eilish, and Travis Travis and Jason Kelce's mom. They're discussing how to keep kids grounded in the midst of so much fame. And I love that Glamour brought all of these women together and put them on the cover. How cool is that?
Yeah, this is so cool, and the moms seemed very into it. We actually, I think, have a clip of them talking about this. Let's see it.
You step on stage in front of 10 to 100,000 people, and that's an hour and a half, you know? And then the rest of the time you're at the dinner table. And so I think that the family part is the part that keeps it sane.
Yeah, trying to keep kids grounded when they do get to that stage is, I think, if you just bring things that they did when they were children to just show them that they're like everybody else. How many broken windows there were, how many times I had a call from the neighbor, or, you know, just silly stuff.
So cool to hear their side of it, and also to see them. I had no idea Selena Gomez's mom looked just like Selena Gomez. They look like twins. It's so cool.
No, they all look gorgeous. Like their makeup, their lighting is really hitting them just right. But very cool to talk about how they have to keep their kids grounded. I mean, these are just like some of the biggest celebrities, the biggest stars of our time, and of course they all have moms who had to you know, care about raising them right and making sure that they instilled some morals in them. So.
Yes, and it seems like they've done a great job. It's very cool to see them all together, like so much power in this one interview. Yeah. All those moms sitting there. So cool.
I want to see the rest of that interview.
I know. I bet we can. Yeah. Look for it in Glamour Mag.
Yes.
All right. This is a fun one, Jess. Khloe Kardashian spent the weekend doing some decorating for Halloween, and she has some envy-worthy decor, of course. The reality star gave this behind-the-scenes look at her spooky season decorations. She posted these pictures on her Snapchat. So it includes 2 giant sculptures of Jack Skellington. We'll show those again. And apparently he was there for the kids. There he is. This was an addition that they had requested. There are also some ghosts in the background there hanging behind Jack Skellington. And of course, she also had a broomstick and a fabulous display of pumpkins. Khloe said this year's decor is a little bit spookier than what she's used to. What do we think, Jess?
I think it looks awesome.
Yes, me too.
I've heard some behind the scenes about all of the sisters getting so competitive about all of their holiday decorations. So when it comes to Halloween, when it comes to Christmas, you know that they all go out and they get super competitive. They don't want to tell the other person what they're doing. Like try to keep it super secretive. And then they unveil, and they kind of are always competing to see who's his best. But
so fun.
I like this. I like her Jack Skellington.
I do too, yeah. It's funny because Khloe normally goes like a sweet Halloween-y way, which you're like, how can you make Halloween sweet? But she does like dark butterflies and like happy things. They're just dark.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, this is different for her, and I think it's so fun.
I like the spooky.
Yeah, I do too. It's, you never get to do it.
Yeah, you got to bring it on for Halloween.
Yes, totally.
All right. Well, if you are ready to shop and save, Amazon's Prime Day starts tomorrow. There are so many great deals. Here are some of the items people are saying are really worth it. In the tech world, the 9th generation Apple iPad is on sale for more than $100 off. The final price during Prime is $200. That's a pretty good deal. Also, a Ring doorbell, usually about $100, is on sale for only $60. And this half zip sweater, perfect for fall, almost 50% off, down to $28 from $53. There are so many good things on sale, so definitely worth checking out. And later on in our show, of course, Sadie Murray, our go-to girlfriend, is going to be here with all the top beauty picks that you need to snatch up during this day.
There are so many things on Amazon Prime and the Prime Day sales that it's hard to figure out what you need. So it's best to have someone tell you, like, okay, these are the things I use and they are on sale, so here you go. Here's a good list.
Yes.
Because I find it so overwhelming, like so many things going on Prime Day.
I know, there is a lot going on. And I also heard that this time, because we know another big shopping day coming up is the day after Thanksgiving sales, right? So it's kind of like, what do you pick for this sale? And I know that there's lots of articles out there that are specifying, like, beauty products is one that's good for now, not waiting until next time. So snag those deals.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's going to lead us right into today's question of the day. We want to know, when do you start your Christmas shopping? Go ahead and scan that QR code on your screen, or you can head over to Instagram and Facebook at Live in the Bay TV to answer. Of course, these deals are signifying that it is the start of holiday shopping. Believe it or not, the holidays are almost here. So,
yes, crazy.
So Rachel, when do you start your Christmas shopping?
This is the year I'm changing my ways, Jess. At least I'm saying it right now publicly. for the first time, bought my mom's birthday gift ahead of time. So I'm going to keep the ball rolling and buy the Christmas gifts as soon as possible, probably right after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Because I usually ship some. My family's not all here. So yeah, you got to get the ball rolling and keep a list, which is what James, our morning anchor, recommended, like of what people want. So then you don't have to think about it forever. Yeah. What do you think?
You know what? it's like hit or miss every year. I'm either really on top of it or just thankful that there is Amazon Prime and I can get those gifts in 2 days. So I too am going to declare that this is the year that I'm going to be on top of it. I actually already text my family because I buy for the little ones in my family. Like my older siblings, we don't really get gifts for each other. I'll get for like my parents and for my niece and nephews. So I text the family. I'm like, hey, there's a big Amazon book app that went out actually with all the kids' toys. And so I told my siblings, I'm like, have the kids look at this and send me their list. I want to know what they want. So
good idea. I should do that too. Yeah, that's a great idea. I know the adults, I'm like, you don't need a gift. I'll get your kids gifts though.
I'm the same way. Adults, we don't need to get gifts. But I do like getting for my mom and dad. So, and you always feel so much better when you're not waiting until the last second. Because I'm telling you, when you do wait till the last second, the gifts are gone. All the good stuff is gone and picked through, and you don't get what you want. So
the delivery's too far away still. It'll be after Christmas when you get it. So get on it. All right. We want to know, when do you start shopping for your Christmas gifts? Maybe give us some tips on how to start sooner. You can scan the QR code right there on our screen and tell us about your process. We'd love to hear about it. For now, we're going to check in on the hot weather with meteorologist John Schrabel.
Well, it's the last day of these scorching hot temperatures. I mean, yesterday was yet another record breaker across the Bay Area with triple-digit heat for areas like Oakland, San Jose, down through San Rafael. Areas in red, you were breaking records yesterday, and this is compared to normal for this time of year, around 20, even 30 degrees above where we should be. Now, here's a little bit of good news. We are seeing this high-pressure ridge finally relenting and a nice cooler pattern making its way on into the region. This is really going to benefit us for Fleet Week, even though today is still a scorcher to start the week. You can see we do have heat advisories through 11 p.m. tonight for everyone but the immediate coastline. Let's get a look at today's daytime highs, and compared to yesterday's 97 in San Francisco, 87 is still hot, but it is certainly better. 80s for most of the coastline today. Last nice beach day to dip your toes in the water under the sunshine before we get back to that cooler feel. Now, most of us are going to be in the 90s to still triple digits today. 100 degrees in Los Gatos and Morgan Hill, while San Jose at 95. 90s from Fremont to San Leandro, while 100 or plus from the Tri-Valley on up through Concord. Oakland, you'll be at 89 for your daytime high today. Vacaville, Yountville at 102, while Santa Rosa indeed falling back into the upper 90s. Now, tomorrow's temperatures will fall a little bit further, low 90s at the warmest. By Wednesday, you truly can breathe that sigh of relief. Look at the rest of the forecast after Wednesday. 60s, 70s, and 80s all the way into Fleet Week weekend.
All right, John, thank you so much. Glad it's not going to be so hot in the next few days.
Yeah, there's a cooling trend starting a little bit soon for everyone that's done with the heat. All right, still to come in the show, we have a very special guest on set today, Sharky. The San Jose Sharks are getting ready to drop the puck. We have all the details.
And later, the ultimate itinerary for vineyards in the fall. Daniela Garrido will have all the unique experiences you can enjoy for harvest season. That and so much more when Live at the Bay returns in just 2 minutes.
SFPUC Southeast Community Center is hosting a fall bazaar and free movie night on October 12th. It all starts at 3 p.m. with more than 30 local craft vendors and food trucks. Then the outdoor movie screening starts at 7 p.m. featuring Disney's beloved film Coco. See you there.
Girls, pizza night at Grandma and Grandpa's.
It smells like Grandma's. Do we have to go?
We understand, honey. They're not coming.
The smell?
Yes.
Time to call Bayshore Plumbers.
Experiencing sewage smells? It's time for a full crawl space inspection of your home's plumbing. Bayshore Plumbers are the Peninsula and South Bay experts who will have your home free of smells.
Pizza smells great. Yeah.
And so does the house.
Thanks to Bayshore Plumbers.
If your home has a smell, call the experienced team of Bayshore Plumbers. Schedule your inspection today.
We love garage keypads. They're easy and convenient, but you never really know who's using it or when. Introducing the all-new MyQ Smart Garage Video Keypad. With the built-in camera, you get streaming HD video day or night. Create up to 16 custom PIN codes. and get real-time notifications when the keypad is used. It's not just the key to your garage, it's the key to your home. Go to myQ.com to get yours today.
Or shop at Amazon.com.
What will you do when the power goes out? Power outages can be unpredictable and inconvenient, but with a Generac home standby generator, your life goes on uninterrupted because you'll have power when you need it the most.
The number one thing to prepare for is extended power outages. Don't make it so hard on yourself. Have a Generac home standby generator.
And special financing and low monthly payment options are available. Call or go online now to request your free quote. Power your life with Generac.
Are you or someone you love struggling with addiction? Align Recovery Centers is here for you. Our holistic approach focuses on your mind, body, and soul, providing the support needed for lasting recovery. Our experienced counselors offer a healing and safe environment to explore the truths of addiction with detox, residential, and virtual treatment.
Welcome back in. Hockey season is here and the future is teal. The San Jose Sharks are prepping for a great season. Joining us today, we have the voice of the Sharks, Dan Rusanowski, and of course, we couldn't do it without Sharky on the couch. Woohoo! Thanks for being here.
We love having Sharky here, and in fact, I saw Sharky born way back in 1991. He actually was born out of a Zamboni at a game at the Cow Palace. So
oh my gosh.
You can mark this in that S.J. Sharkey was born in San Francisco.
Amazing. We'll put it on the birth certificate. Thank you guys so much for being here. And Dan, we're so excited for this season of the Sharks. You have actually been with the Sharks this whole time, right, since they've gotten here?
Yeah, October the 4th, 1991 was my first broadcast, which was up at the old Pacific Coliseum in Vancouver. And I've seen all the ups and the downs and the ins and the outs of the team over the years. And right now, we're really excited about what's happening with this team. It's taken a little while to get things rebuilt, but I think Mike Greer, the general manager of the team, and we have a new coach, the youngest coach in the NHL, Ryan Warsofsky, I think is going to do an outstanding job. And we got a little bit of a motivational game the other night in a preseason tilt in Vegas. Team was down by a couple of goals and came back and won in regulation with some young kids on the ice that are part of the Sharks' future, being big parts of that game. So that's a good way to start the season and get into when it counts for real.
Definitely motivating, and it's super exciting. We want to talk about the young talent. The Sharks drafted #1 in the draft, and then #4 also. So a lot of young people coming in. Tell us about them and what we can expect.
Well, this has been part of a teardown that the Sharks have had to go through since they were getting a little bit older. They needed to restructure their roster and really rebuild the team. And so the last year was a tough year, but they got the #1 overall pick in the draft. His name is Macklin Celebrini. Interesting story. His dad, Rick Celebrini, is the vice president of performance for the Golden State Warriors.
Wow.
He grew up in the parts of the Bay Area. He ended up playing for the junior Sharks for a little bit before going to Boston University. And all he did, he was the youngest player in college hockey last year, and he won the Hobie Baker Award as the best player in college, which is kind of the equivalent of the Heisman Trophy, basically, for college hockey players. And one of his great rivals was Will Smith, who we drafted 4th overall the year before. So Will is also here, and we're very excited about these two guys being a real cornerstone of a nice core group of people in the same age group that I think are going to be a big part of this future for this team. And again, the future is teal, and this is the key to the future. And there are other names, too, people like Luca Cagnoni and Ethan Cardwell and players of that nature. There's another guy with a great name, Shakir Mukhamadullin. That's his name.
Wow.
He's from Russia. He's a young defenseman. I think he's going to be a big part of it, too. But all of this is happening starting this week. Thursday, St. Louis Blues, and Saturday against the Anaheim Ducks. And I think that you know, it's always really great the first opening weekend because you get all the excitement, you get all the enthusiasm, and all that teal walking down Santa Clara Street in San Jose toward the arena.
So we want to talk about opening weekend and what people can expect there. I know there's a lot going on in terms of activities and just excitement in the area. What can people expect this weekend?
Well, the first thing I want to tell people is if you've never been to a Sharks game ever, I envy you. And I've been to almost all of them, basically, except for a couple. And I can say that when you first see a game, it will grab a hold of you and you'll be hooked to the game. It's so exciting. It's a great combination of athleticism, of grace, and also of brawn. It's all of those things together. It's a combination of them all. And I think that's one of the reasons why, because it takes a really intelligent person to kind of grasp all of it, it's one of the reasons why hockey amongst the 4 major sports is A, among the most educated, but B, the largest female audience, almost 40%. So I think that's another important thing that we have fans from all different backgrounds and all different people that come to see the game. But beyond that, I think, you know, if you come to the first game, you will get this.
Yes.
This is really cool. This is a schedule cup that's going to be given out to everybody that's there, so it'll remind you exactly when the games are. And I think that the other factors is if it's your first game, as I said, you can go to the one of the kiosks and tell them it's your first game, and they'll give you "This is my first game" pin.
Oh,
I think that's one of the cool little things that we're doing this season for a lot of new fans. Oh, you want one of those?
I should get a hat. Dan, I was going to tell you that my favorite part about hockey, or at least going to a game in person, is drinking and watching fights, which I feel like that works hockey-wise, right?
40% female audience, I told you.
We're here for the fights. So I was going to ask you, there are some new food and beverage options for people at the arena this year. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we've been doing this for a couple of years now. We call it the Test Kitchen. Where we're actually inviting different types of people to bring their wares into the building. I think that's something unique that the Sharks are doing to sort of differentiate SAP Center from the other choices you might have. And then you've got some of the things that, you know, that other sports have done. You know, I used to go to baseball games. You could buy an ice cream in a cap for the Giants or the A's.
Yes.
And, you know, we're going to have it where you can buy a beer with a kind of a hockey stick. That's kind of cool. And a few other things like that, and using a hockey helmet instead of a ball cap. So,
fun.
Those are a little bit different. But I think the Test Kitchen is really neat because it provides an opportunity to have a real diversity of types of cuisines, and they're all really, really good. That's one of the things that we pride ourselves on.
Yeah, and it looks like we have a diversity of things you can get there too at the arena. So many fun things, and we are so excited for this season. If you want to just quickly show us the rest of the
speaking of diversity, this is a kind of a lowrider that we put together. It's a '57 Chevy. That's going to be on Saturday when we have our annual Los Tiburones night. And one of the things that we do on the Sharks audio network, where I'm calling the game, we also have a Spanish language portion of the game that we also repeat on the SAP channel of our telecast. So that's for our Hispanic community that's coming in. We're trying to really welcome all different people to the game, to introduce them to the game. And I think that, as I said at the top, when you come to your first Sharks game, you will fall in love with it. You'll be wearing teal. You'll be walking down West Santa Clara Street toward the building with all of those fans. I don't get to see that because I'm in the building getting ready for a broadcast, but that's one of the really coolest things that happens in downtown San Jose whenever there's a game.
All right, Dan, thank you so much. This is so exciting. And Sharky, thank you for being here. We cannot wait to watch the Sharks do awesome
I've known you
this
since
year
the beginning, kid.
in San Jose. Thank you guys so much. Hey, to learn more about the Sharks and this season, you can go to sjsharks.com. And Jess is here now with what we have next. Hey, Jess.
Hey, thank you guys. Coming up next, our favorite go-to girlfriend is here, and she has the beauty picks from Amazon that you need to add to your cart for Amazon Prime Big Deal Days. And as we head to break, you can still answer our question of the day. Just scan the QR code there. Today we're asking, when do you start your Christmas shopping? Let us know, and your answer could be read a little bit later in the show. But don't go anywhere. Live in the Bay is coming right back.
What begins as a small water leak can cost you a fortune and damage to your home.
Flow by Moen detects and displays even the smallest leak. In the event of a burst pipe, Flow shuts off the water to your home to prevent any serious damage.
Our home insurance company required us to install Flow by Moen.
And we're really grateful to have it because it gives us the peace of mind that when we're away, our home is safe.
For a limited time, get $175 off installation of the innovative Flow by Moen. Go to mcplumbing.com.
Irresistibly smooth milk chocolate from the Lindt Master Chocolatier. Lindor. Made to melt you. And now, discover a new non-dairy Lindor. Made with oat milk. Made to melt you.
Are you or someone you love struggling with addiction? Align Recovery Centers is here for you. Our holistic approach focuses on your mind, body, and soul, providing the support needed for lasting recovery. Our experienced counselors offer a healing and safe environment to explore the truths of addiction. With detox, residential, and virtual treatment options, we tailor our programs to your individual needs. The journey to lasting sobriety begins at Align Recovery Centers. Make the call today. Visit AlignSonoma.com.
Rich, indulgent chocolate with a luscious caramel filling. Discover Ghirardelli caramel squares in a bag and a bar. Makes life a bite better.
Whew, I think our air conditioner is broken.
I'll get my tools.
Does your family suffer from fixititis syndrome?
Honey, is it working?
Relief is just a call away. Service Champions has been proven to effectively combat the symptoms of fixititis syndrome. Side effects may include delusions of grandeur and a comfortable home. Service Champions is now offering $58 air conditioning tune-ups. Call 800-5CHAMPS.
The only thing better than getting your hands on the top beauty products is getting them while they're on sale.
So true. Our go-to girlfriend, Sadie Murray, is here to give us the trending products that you will want to add to cart for Amazon's big Prime Day sales. Sadie, thank you so much for being here. We have so much good stuff here on the table.
So much good stuff. I'm excited. Let's go shopping. I love that. Add to cart.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes. First and foremost, when is the sale happening? When does everyone need to mark their calendar?
Tomorrow and on Wednesday. So it's a double big deal day. Yes, it's great. Big deal days all the way. And let's start out with, of course, skincare. You've got to save on skincare and you want it to be high quality. My favorite right now is from Belief. Now, they're all about hydration. So if you're wanting to get that extra glow, this is a famous Korean skincare line that has it going on. I've got these prepped and ready for you. My star of the show right here is that is the Aqua Bomb moisturizer right here. If you guys feel that texture, it is so jelly-like and fun. Isn't that just pause for reaction.
And that was a genuine reaction. It's so smooth.
Isn't that great?
I feel like that would be bouncy.
Oh, it is so bouncy and so lovely. Great under makeup, but so good for those upcoming days that are going to be a lot. Not today, obviously, it's so hot, but it will get really cold, and it starts out with that dryness you see in your skin, and this will help alleviate that for sure. And everything with that is, this one is usually $38. It's $26.60 with the sale. My other favorite star of the show over here is their eye gel. This is the Aqua Bomb, that one right there. Open that bad boy up. It comes with a really soft silicone applicator, and it's cooling. It helps with depuffing. It's full of caffeine, niacinamide. You've got amazing ingredients that will just help you with those dark under eye circles as well. But keep that on the go. It is just fun to have in your purse, and it makes you look like you've got it going on. And get those, you know, lines and wrinkles and the puffiness and the dark circles just in order with that. And their glow drops are really great as well. So check them out. Everything from Belief, but everything is around anywhere from about $26.80 to, you know, a little bit more like 22. So check them out. Okay.
And Korean skincare is all the rage right now.
K-beauty, yes. I mean, if you're not on that train right now, jump on. Okay.
Perfect time to do
for your skin as well, we need great sheets. How often do you change your sheets?
This is such a telling. I wash mine like at least every 2 weeks.
I'm like a once a week girl. And my pillowcase sometimes I'll do like in the middle of the week.
That's
I'm a psycho about my pillowcase.
I'm a psycho. Just way to go, psycho. Join the train for psycho. Changing your pillowcase is key for great skincare. I do it every 3 days. So this set is so incredible. This is Miracle Made. Now what this is it's so soft. It's sateen, very nice, 100% cotton. But you guys, it's infused with NASA-inspired technology to keep you cool all night long. And then also it's infused with incredible, I guess what you would call it, like, I don't want to say anti-germ, but I mean, you get rid of the germs.
Antimicrobial.
I mean, she went with it.
Antimicrobial.
Yes. Well, it's silver infused with technology that basically prevents 99.7% of the bacteria that can cause any sort of, you know, affect your skin in a way. We want clear, beautiful skin, and this is what you need. So love that. And also, I mean, check them out for just, I mean, so many great colors too, if you just need to spruce up your new room.
Keeping you cool, and then also helping with the skin. If anyone's having breakouts, you might want to start changing your sheets a little bit more
Definitely. Good tip. I love that.
Okay, what do we have?
Now, let's move into skincare again. Another great brand is Beauty Stat. created by Ron Robinson, who's a cosmetic chemist. So you know you're getting really the best of the best ingredients with Beauty Stat. I want to point out their brand new, incredible triple plump coconut milk serum. Ooh. First of all, smell this. I mean, I know it's great for your skin, of course, the effect, but smell, it's amazing. Ooh. This has a great plumping effect, full of amazing ingredients as well. It's very light. It's got the hyaluronic acid, the microsilver, of course, the coconut complex, and then the polyglutamic acid, which I love. And what's really cool, so they've got 35% off of all of the brand's items and offerings. But what's really cool is they've got a beauty incredible deals program, steals program with 50% off a lot of the products, including down here the moisturizer and also the vitamin C products, which are really hot right now with 40% of that.
Sure we get to the last
Let's get to the last couple.
About a minute.
Here.
I love this one. I use it.
Okay, this is the Tarte Cosmetics, the lip oil. It's the plumping. It's really incredible. It's on Vogue's list right now, so check them out. You can stock up on all the colors. And then last but not least, of course, we need some teeth whitening. And I mean, check out on Amazon if you go to any kind of Crest product. They are having a sale right now. I particularly love this one that has the LED light right here. It goes with, which is so great. And it's like you're getting that advanced technology, but at a great price. So, I mean, you cannot go wrong with that.
That kicks the whitening into high gear.
Yes, it gets them whiter so much faster.
Yes, we love that.
Great beauty products, Sadie. Thank you so much for joining us and all these hot tips on what people can save on. We appreciate you.
Awesome, thanks.
If you want to learn more about the go-to girlfriends beauty tips, we'll also have a link on our website. Head over to liveinthebay.tv.
And coming up, it's a horror thriller set in the Oklahoma Panhandle. We'll hear from the cast of Hold Your Breath. Don't go anywhere. Live in the Bay is coming right back.
Girls, pizza night at Grandma and Grandpa's.
It smells like Grandma's. Do we have to go?
We understand, honey. They're not coming.
The smell?
Yes.
Time to call Bayshore Plumbers.
Experiencing sewage smells? It's time for a full crawl space inspection of your home's plumbing. Bayshore Plumbers are the Peninsula and South Bay experts who will have your home free of smells.
Pizza smells great. Yeah.
And so does the house.
Thanks to Bayshore Plumbers.
If your home has a smell, call the experienced team of Bayshore Plumbers. Schedule your inspection today.
Are you or someone you love struggling with addiction? Align Recovery Centers is here for you. Our holistic approach focuses on your mind, body, and soul, providing the support needed for lasting recovery. Our experienced counselors offer a healing and safe environment to explore the truths of addiction. With detox, residential, and virtual treatment options, we tailor our programs to your individual needs. The journey to lasting sobriety begins at Align Recovery Centers. Make the call today. Visit AlignSonoma.com.
Rich, indulgent chocolate with a luscious caramel filling. Discover Ghirardelli caramel squares in a bag and a bar. Makes life a bite better.
Young Zoe was born to be a champion because even as a kid, she had a thirst for knowledge.
Welcome back in. I'm Rachel Maurer.
And I'm Jessica Wills.
We are going to take we're still to come, how you can make sure you're getting a maximum settlement in the event you need to file a property damage claim. We'll chat with Willis public adjusters and learn how they're helping their clients every step of the way to a big payout.
Absolutely. Plus, experience the best of fall at the Vineyards. Daniela Garrido will join us to reveal unforgettable activities to enjoy during the harvest season.
But first, let's check out what you had to say about our question of the day. Today we asked you, when do you start your Christmas shopping? And I said I'm going to start as soon as possible, hopefully by Thanksgiving. Jess?
I hopefully will start as soon as possible as well. I don't like to wait till the last minute. Sometimes I do, but you know, hopefully this year's not one of those years. I'm going to be on top of it. Let's see what our viewers had to say, though. I want to hear your answers. Let's bring in our first viewer. David from San Francisco said September. Well,
Wow.
Are you done with your shopping then already?
Well, good for you. I'm really proud of you, David. It couldn't be me, but I try my best, and I'm jealous of you.
Yeah, great job. I want to know, like, how many people are you buying for? Do you need that time to get everyone done, or are you done already?
Maybe they're just prepared.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, Howard F., let's see what you had to say from Facebook. He said, Christmas shopping happens all year long for us. We take advantage of sales, and sometimes the perfect gift is found any time of year. So true. It just depends what you want, and different things go on sale at different times. So this is a good point.
I think this is so smart. If you can be organized like this to kind of have your list, and then when something pops up that's on sale, snag it. Smart, genius. We all need to save some money, right?
Totally.
Thank you for that answer. Let's bring in our last viewer. This one comes from William B. from San Francisco. And William said, in October or November. So here we are. It's holiday shopping season. Everyone is ready to get it going.
On the same page as us. Well, this is a reminder that Prime Day is coming up, so definitely grab those deals.
Yeah, thank you to everyone who sent in their answers. We always love to interact with you on our viewer voice. It's one of our favorite parts of the show, getting to chat with all of you and hear your responses. Truly love it. And you can just scan the QR code there every day, or you can go to our social media pages as well at Live in the Bay TV.
All right, Jess, it is spooky season, and we've been seeing some spooky previews of movies that are coming out. We've got another one here. Hold Your Breath stars Sarah Paulson, and we're about to see this mother desperately trying to keep her kids safe from an evil presence, but not everyone believes it's a real threat. Let's check it out.
Hi there. This film is set in Oklahoma in the 1930s amid the region's horrific dust storms, which was a big component of the shoot.
Doctor says it's just too much dust in the air. It's a battle.
Are you still finding dust places?
Oh, that's a good question. It's been long enough now that I am no longer finding dust anywhere that I shouldn't find it. But when we were making the movie, it was literally everywhere.
Was that really challenging, working with those elements?
For me, it was kind of exciting. I was like the weirdo who was just always screaming, more wind, more dust.
I guess you haven't heard about the drifter. Killed the mama and the kids. It's like he just melted into the dust.
Jokes aside, it's still in my book bag. It's still in some of my clothes. We took the movie home with us in every possible way, and it drives you crazy.
You know, there's special effects for sure, but a lot of it was done with real dust, real dirt, and 75-mile-per-hour Ritter fans blowing at me, and I just was like, more wind.
The gray man is everywhere. You can't keep him out.
Didn't I ask you to tie the doors?
I did. He seeps through the cracks.
Working with Sarah Paulson, I mean, she's such an amazing actress.
She's so amazing. I'm so grateful to have worked with her. I learned so much, and just doing scenes with her, I felt like I was reacting off of her instead of acting, you know, and that's the most you can ask in a scene partner.
My advice, say keep the house sealed best you can. Relax. You're taking your sleeping aid?
Are we going to see more movies from you, hopefully?
I hope so. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just got done being on Broadway for almost the last year, and I'm about to start another Ryan Murphy project, so in a couple of days. So, yeah, I'm just grateful to continue to get to do what I love. It's so rare.
He'll make you do terrible things.
We're very well. You?
Ooh, scary one.
Yeah.
Really scary one, Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch this one.
I don't know. This might be a no from us, but it's great. It's perfect for spooky season.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Halloween's a-coming. All right, Hold Your Breath is now streaming on Hulu as part of their Halloween features.
So fun. When we come back, Willis, public adjusters are chatting, navigating the insurance claims process and how to ensure you're getting a top dollar settlement.
And as we head to break, here's a live look outside. It is a beautiful day in the Bay. We'll be right back.
Are you or someone you love struggling with addiction? Align Recovery Centers is here for you. Our holistic approach focuses on your mind, body, and soul, providing the support needed for lasting recovery. Our experienced counselors offer a healing and safe environment to explore the truths of addiction. With detox, residential, and virtual treatment options, we tailor our programs to your individual needs. The journey to lasting sobriety begins at Align Recovery Centers. Make the call today. Visit AlignSonoma.com.
Irresistibly smooth milk chocolate from the Lindt Master Chocolatier. Lindor. Made to melt you. And now, discover a new non-dairy Lindor. Made with oat milk. Made to melt you.
Whew, I think our air conditioner is broken.
I'll get my tools.
Does your family suffer from fixatitis syndrome?
Is it working?
Relief is just a call away. Service Champions has been proven to effectively combat the symptoms of fixatitis syndrome. Side effects may include delusions of grandeur and a comfortable home. Service Champions is now offering $58 air conditioning tune-ups. Call 800-5CHAMPS.
Rich, indulgent chocolate with a luscious caramel filling. Discover Ghirardelli caramel squares in a bag and a bar. Makes life a bite better.
Young Zoe was born to be a champion because even as a kid, she had a thirst for knowledge.
In the complex world of insurance claims, policyholders often find themselves facing daunting challenges when seeking fair compensation for property damage. Here to share more on how they are providing expert guidance and support every step of the way to ensure a maximum settlement is CEO Troy Willis and Vice President Victoria Willis of Willis Public Adjusters. Victoria, Troy, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, of course. Victoria, I want to start with you and kind of give me an overall view of what Willis Public Adjusters do, and what does that mean exactly? What do public adjusters help with?
So public adjusters advocate for policyholders when they're experiencing property damage claims, and we maximize that policy language to make sure they get the maximum settlement that they deserve. So there's only two people that can advocate for a policyholder, and that would be a public adjuster and an attorney. And most of the time, attorneys hire public adjusters to help build their cases.
Okay, absolutely. And Troy, how can you guys ensure that you're helping your clients get the best maximum settlement possible?
Well, one of the things that we focus on is education. I'm a high believer in education. I do a lot of training, I do a lot of teaching. What we find is that many people with the insurance companies that are your adjusters have no experience even in construction, and they're making decisions about repairs to people's homes. And so all of my people have been vetted to where they go through estimating training classes, certifications for mitigation, everything that allows us to push the advocacy to the science to get it right versus just having an opinion. It draws a lot more from us. That's one of the ways we are more successful in moving claims than most public adjusting companies.
Yeah, and I think another thing that really sets you apart is you guys really take a hands-on approach when it comes to servicing your clients. So what exactly does that mean?
You and me. Well, one thing we do that no other firm has done, and we have a different model with doing things that the industry's used to seeing, is that every customer gets a concierge service, no matter what the size of their claim is. Every customer is given two public adjusters. Every customer is given information to be transparent. Bi-weekly, they're given updates, whereas most firms just kind of let the process go and people don't know what's going on for a long time. We try to keep people with what's going on, to understand, what is happening with their claims so that they feel comfortable with what we're doing for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think something else as well is your years of experience as a company. How does that translate into helping out your clients and helping them get the best settlement?
Mm-hmm. I would say I've been doing this for over 30 years total in this industry, and I think that with my contractor's experience that I've had, that allows me to come in and get it right on target to what's going on with the damages and repairs. I've had experience as an independent adjuster, so I've worked both sides of the fence, so I'm able to kind of do things a little bit different than most people because I'm seeing how it goes from both sides of it, so I know which game cards to play a little differently than most.
Okay, absolutely. Well, Victoria, I would love to jump in with you onto some client success stories that you're able to share. So is there something that you could share, one of your clients that you guys have helped with and really helped them get a big maximum settlement?
Well, yes. So we've had many clients, but one in particular, the insurance company gave her $5,000 and we got her over 6 figures.
Wow.
So it's definitely not by mistake, it's by design.
Amazing. And what are some examples of cases that people would come to you guys with that you can help out with?
A lot of them are when they have fires, when they have fire damage to properties and water damage to properties. One of the things we educate people with is saying, look, if the insurance company has somebody that's in their corner, that's in their favor to help them save money, you should have a professional talk for you too as well. It's kind of like making the fields even a little bit more. So with the knowledge that we have and the way we push our claims is based on science, facts, and laws, that itself is a big push versus just opinions and so forth like that. So we definitely can move the narrative a little bit more than most by doing that.
And how does someone know, if they're kind of in this situation, when do they know when they need to seek out a public adjuster?
When they have a claim.
So every time.
Yeah, I mean, it's truly the advice that when you have a claim, you should be very careful what you say to the insurance company. It can be held against you. And it's not to bash any of them. It's just the fact that they use a lot of the wording against you. And you're not a professional. You don't understand what exactly to say to prevent that. You're just a customer who had a claim. You think that I paid these people this money and they're going to take care of me. When in fact, that's not always the case. And then you find yourself still paying money while you're fighting to get your money. Right. And that's the most discouraging part to most people. So we try to help reduce that. Our time frame for getting claims solved is roughly around 5 to 6 months quicker than most companies because of the way we handle our claims.
Wow. And Victoria, where can people reach out to you if they want to utilize your services? What's the best way to go about that?
The best way is to give us a call
at our 833 number, which is our toll-free, or you can reach us on our website, Willis Public Adjusters. And I just like to leave people with this note as well. If they want some free information that can help them with their claims from us, we also have a podcast that I am part of that we call ClaimsUnderground.com. And so we actually get on there and we explain the policies to people and their insurance and different things they can do to help navigate them through their process.
Awesome. I know that there's going to be a lot of helpful information on there.
It very much is. It's some things that hit home to people.
Yeah. Well, Victoria, Troy, thank you so much for joining us here on Live Today. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Yes, if you want to learn more, you can visit their website at willispublicadjusters.com, or you can call them at 833-556-2524, and we'll also have a link on our website as well. Rachel, what do you have coming up next?
Ooh, just something very fun coming up next. After the break, discover the perfect fall vineyard itinerary. Daniela Garrido is here. Cheers to share exclusive experiences you don't want to miss during harvest season. And as we head to break, here's a look at what you can watch tonight right here on KRON4. Stay right there. Live in the Bay is back in just a few.
SFPUC Southeast Community Center is hosting a fall bazaar and free movie night on October 12th. It all starts at 3 p.m. with more than 30 local craft vendors and food trucks. Then the outdoor movie screening starts at 7 p.m. featuring Disney's beloved film Coco. See you there.
Girls, pizza night at Grandma and Grandpa's.
It smells like Grandma's. Do we have to go?
We understand, honey. They're not coming.
The smell?
Yes.
Time to call Bayshore Plumbers.
Experiencing sewage smells? It's time for a full crawl space inspection of your home's plumbing. Bayshore Plumbers are the Peninsula and South Bay experts who will have your home free of smells.
Pizza smells great. Yeah.
And so does the house.
Thanks to Bayshore Plumbers.
If your home has a smell, call the experienced team of Bayshore Plumbers. Schedule your inspection today.
Are you or someone you love struggling with addiction? Align Recovery Centers is here for you. Our holistic approach focuses on your mind, body, and soul, providing the support needed for lasting recovery. Our experienced counselors offer a healing and safe environment to explore the truths of addiction. With detox, residential, and virtual treatment options, we tailor our programs to your individual needs. The journey to lasting sobriety begins at Align Recovery Centers. Make the call today. Visit AlignSonoma.com.
Whew, I think our air conditioner is broken.
I'll get my tools.
Does your family suffer from fixititis syndrome?
Is it working?
Relief is just a call away. Service Champions has been proven to effectively combat the symptoms of fixititis syndrome. Side effects may include delusions of grandeur and a comfortable home. Service Champions is now offering $58 air conditioning tune-ups. Call 800-5CHAMPS.
At Cresco Express, we've had the opportunity to work with so many first-time renters working on exciting projects at home. We hope that you, like our loyal Cresco Express customers, now realize just how much you can do on your own, given the right tools and just a bit of instruction. Our Cresco Express team loves sharing in the success of do-it-yourself victories.
I'm Chris Smith, president of Cresco. And if you need it, Cresco's still got it. Now hiring. Check us out at CrescoRent.com.
Renew MD, medical aesthetics, skin and body treatments for all skin tones. For more information, go to RenewMDWellness.com and receive 20% off Dr. Setty's medical grade skincare line with code LIVEINTHEBAY20.
All right, well, that was a technical difficulty, but you know how it's supposed to sound. As October sweeps in, wine country comes in and comes alive with the excitement of the harvest season. This is the perfect time to explore the vineyards, maybe partake in some grape picking, and just enjoy the bustling festivities.
All the fun things. Wine expert Daniela Garrido is here with us to highlight the key happenings this month and share tips on where to stay for an unforgettable experience. Daniela, always great to see you.
So good to see you both. It is the best time of the year to visit wine country because most of the really any other time of the year, you are not getting up close and personal with the winemaking process, where when you go in the months of harvest, you get to really like get in on the action. And how fun is that? You know, just to know a little bit more about how your glass is made.
Yeah, very cool. So what are some of the special things that they have happening during harvest month? Is this harvest month? Is that what they call it?
So yeah, October is like peak harvest, but really harvest has started as early as August this season. So it's been happening for like the last 2 months, but this is like peak harvest season. So the best thing to do, I think, is to either go grape picking or grape stomping. Now, grape stomping is not going to end up in your bottle, but it is a really fun activity to do. And so I actually got to do this at Gurgitch Hills Estate over in Napa Valley, and I poured you their Chardonnay. I was going to pour you their Cabernet, but it was so hot outside that I'm like, you girls need some Chardonnay today.
Yes. Go for the light.
Yes, and the best part about grape stomping is that you really get to see like just how much those grapes need to be pressed down in order to just create like a couple inches or ounces of wine.
So can anyone like sign up with the vineyards to do this?
Yeah, so Napa Valley Wine, have you been on it yet? I haven't been on it, have you?
No.
So they also have a stop at Gurgitch Hills Estate, so I would recommend that option. But also, if you're a wine club member at Gurgitch, you get this experience. You just kind of have to call ahead and be like, hey, I want to do it. My boyfriend's actually been a wine club member there for 10 years now. Because they are iconic from the Judgment of Paris. Do you know a little bit about that? But basically, it was when the French wines were judged against California wines, and Mike Gurgitch, his Chardonnay won against French wines.
And that was a really big deal.
So that was a huge deal, the Judgment of Paris. So they're iconic, to say the least.
Yes. Cheers. That's delicious.
What is the end that people can do that? How long can people do that until?
Yeah. So grape stomping, I believe, is only happening until the end of October.
Okay.
Yeah, you could have done it last month, I think, for like the end of the month, but I think it's just till the end of October. So you got to go while you can.
Okay, what do we have here? I see bubbles that I'm picking them right up.
I know it's been out here. This is for you. It's been a while since I've brought you bubbles, but Jay Vineyards is known and very passionate about their sparkling wine program. They even have a bubble room. And so right now they're actually doing their Shifting of the Lens series, which is an award-winning culinary program. And basically the focus of it is to to highlight cultures that are not very well represented in the food and wine industries. So they have their last one coming up on October 17th. I highly recommend checking it out because it's in their bubble room. You're gonna get a 5-course food and wine pairing, and you're just gonna have a great time.
Cheers.
Ooh,
I love that. I say this should be my signature house wine.
Yes,
because
so delicious. Yeah, it's actually my signature one for sparkling. What do we have here? Okay, so over here we have a Brut Rosé. So this is from Bricolier. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's French. Cheers. Vineyards, and they actually just had their harvest party this weekend. But what I love about this family-owned winery is that they quite literally fly by the seat of their pants. So Bricolier actually stands in French. It means making do with what you have. And really that's what this family has done. Like, they've completely shifted into the wine industry. They've built a beautiful estate from the ground up, and I just think it's been amazing. But also they have their Sip with a Purpose program going on right now for the month of October. As you know, it's not only harvest season, but it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So typically when you buy this Brut Rosé, they donate $5 of it to breast cancer research, but right now they're doubling it up for the month for $10, which I think is such a beautiful, way to give back. They've been directly affected by it.
Do you have any tips on where people should stay if they're heading out to Napa Sonoma?
Yes, so I actually got to stay at Kenwood Inn, which is a 30-room inn, very boutique, and I think so many times we just book a Marriott, which nothing wrong with the Marriotts, but it's really nice to have a different experience. And this is the first time in a long time that I've done this. And what I love is that it was so quiet and so secluded. And I think when you're wine tasting, you're in the hustle and the bustle and you're going, okay, we got to get to the next winery. We got to get there on time. Where here, you really just get to relax, unwind. You get vineyard views. And every single day, Monday through Sunday, they have a different winery come in and pour for an hour. So you get to test a bunch of different wineries in the area.
Nice. So fun.
What a good idea.
Yeah, Daniela, thank you so much for all of these experiences. This is a lot of fun that people can have out in the vineyards for harvest season.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Let's do one last cheers.
Cheers.
We always got to end with the cheers.
Cheers. To learn more about Daniela Wine's recommendations, we'll have a link on our website. Head over to liveinthebay.tv.
Stay right here. After the break, we'll take a look at what's coming up tomorrow on the show. But first, here's what you can catch tonight right here on KRON4. Stay right back. Stay right there. Live in the Bay. We'll be right back.
Girls, pizza night at Grandma and Grandpa's.
It smells like Grandma's. Do we have to go?
We understand, honey. They're not coming.
The smell?
Yes.
Time to call Bayshore Plumbers.
Experiencing sewage smells? It's time for a full crawl space inspection of your home's plumbing. Bayshore Plumbers are the Peninsula and South Bay experts who will have your home free of smells.
Pizza smells great. Yeah.
And so does the house.
Thanks to Bayshore Plumbers.
If your home has a smell, call the experienced team of Bayshore Plumbers. Schedule your inspection today.
SFPUC Southeast Community Center is hosting a fall bazaar and free movie night on October 12th. It all starts at 3 p.m. with more than 30 local craft vendors and food trucks. Then the outdoor movie screening starts at 7 p.m. featuring Disney's beloved film Coco. See you there.
Are you or someone you love struggling with addiction? Align Recovery Centers is here for you. Our holistic approach focuses on your mind, body, and soul, providing the support needed for lasting recovery. Our experienced counselors offer a healing and safe environment to explore the truths of addiction. With detox, residential, and virtual treatment options, we tailor our programs to your individual needs. The journey to lasting sobriety begins at Align Recovery Centers. Make the call today. Visit AlignSonoma.com.
Whew, I think our air conditioner is broken.
I'll get my tools.
Does your family suffer from fixatitis syndrome?
Is it working?
Relief is just a call away. Service Champions has been proven to effectively combat the symptoms of fixatitis syndrome. Side effects may include delusions of grandeur and a comfortable home. Service Champions is now offering $58 air conditioning tune-ups. Call 800-5CHAMPS.
That does it for us today on Live in the Bay. You can find today's show on our website, liveinthebay.tv.
Have a great afternoon, everyone. Bye.
Thanks for watching.